Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the last full moon of 2024. And of course, this full moon is coming with major transformations so that we are prepared for 2025. And I am so excited to be here to tell you all about it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astro Motivation, the house of astro psychology. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer as well as a spiritual coach. So if you are into self-development, ancient wisdom, as well as Vedic astrology, make sure to hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar and that subscribe button. Alrighty guys, let's see what this upcoming powerful last full moon of 2024 has in store for all of us. And I just want to take this moment to say thank you to all my beautiful Lotus members here in my exclusive channel. We have something very special for you guys. At the end of the month, I'm going to be doing a very exclusive live where we're going to be talking about 2025. So all my members will be able to log into that, get exclusive consulting as well, and it's going to be a 2-hour workshop where we're going to go deep into all the aspects of 2025, and that is only going to be available for my members. So if you would like to get all the scoop for 2025, make sure to turn into a Lotus today in the members only. You can find out the information in the description here below. Thank you, my beautiful Lotuses. If it wasn't for your help, for your ability to help here in Astro Motivation, I wouldn't be able to do what I do, and I wouldn't be able to bring so much free content to the world. So thank you so much. Your generosity means the world to me. Alrighty guys, let's get started with this powerful last full moon of 2024. Oh my God. Doesn't the time pass by so fast? It is incredible. I could feel like we were just doing the beginning of 2024. We were just doing the horoscopes. And by the way, I do suggest that you go check out the horoscopes of 2024. This is a fantastic time to see what has happened during this past year, what the horoscopes came about and what they brought you, so you can find all the horoscopes of 2024 in my channel. And by the end of the month, you will be getting the horoscopes for 2025 as well. So stay tuned with that and make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss that nectar. All right, so let's talk about full moons. First, what is a full moon? Full moon is a time of endings, closures. The moon is waxing and it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's coming to a full completion. It's now closing a cycle, not just of 2024, but also of a 6-month cycle where this full moon has begun. This is a time where we need to go within. We're going to be extra sensitive during this time. We're going to be feeling so much more. This is the reason why they call lunatics lunatics, because it has the word luna, moon in it, because it's a time of moodiness, like the moon. Why is this? Because the moon also pulls the tides of the ocean, of course, and the ocean is the emotions, the things that are lying underneath. And when the moon becomes full, the tide becomes greater, becomes more big. And of course, we are made out of 70% water. So we ourselves are also being shaken. We ourselves are also having that tie within our emotions being pulled at this time to show us something, to reveal something to us. That is what the moon does. The moon is able to light up the darkness that we may find ourselves in. And so this full moon is bringing a closure, an ending, and the ability for us to let go, to finish a cycle. And of course, every ending is a new beginning. Every end is a new start into something. And so this is the time where we are having that. So it's a wonderful time to look back. That's why I suggest looking into the 2024 horoscopes, looking back at 2024. What did you do? What didn't you do? What did you accomplish? What you didn't accomplish? What did you learn? What did you deepen? What was your growth? What was your evolution at this time? Since the sun at the same time is at the last degrees of this energy of Scorpio, this is a time to go deep, deep, deep and to really understand things at a deeper, deeper level. Now, with the moon also in a Gandanta point at 29 degrees of Taurus, this is also bringing a lot of intensity in ourselves, a lot of, yes, it's going to feel very palpable, okay? So what is the best thing we can do with the full moon in Taurus? This is going to be a full moon in Taurus in the 20 degrees of Taurus. And this is the Gandanta point of Taurus. Well, usually a Gandanta point is in a water sign, but we can also say the last degrees of Taurus. And this is a time where we're really kind of closing the cycles of our lives. We're closing the cycles on ourselves and something that needed to be closed. Sorry about that. My mini studio, trying to get it all nice and done here. So with Taurus, Taurus represents our stability, our groundedness, our security. It represents that part of ourselves that gives us the ground to understand our integrity and who we are. And of course, this ground, it is based on our values. What do we value in life? And of course, the world is going through a transformation in values. Of course, since we've been seeing that food's becoming more scarce, there's the inflations are happening around the world, people came back to seeing how important it is, these little things that brings us security in our lives. And people are really reevaluating their values at this time. Values are important because it is what gives us strength and firmness in our lives. It is what doesn't let us waver into just anything and anybody. It is what doesn't let us become manipulated. It is what gives us that sense of character. And so Taurus, that's why it's a stubborn sign, because we need to be stubborn with our values. We can't just be changing our values 24/7. And of course, when people see that we are somebody who sticks by our values, even though they might be like, oh, I can't manipulate them or I can't bend them into my will, there's going to be some respect that comes with this, because they're going to realize like, wow, this is a person that is firm. What you see is what you get. And they're not changing their values just because they want to be liked by you or because they want something from you. And this naturally creates sense of value, and it creates self-esteem, and it creates confidence in ourselves. So this is a sensitive point. We all may suffer from a little bit of unworthiness. And so this is the moon that is shining that light. It's like, where is that light that we're not being in integration, in integrity with ourselves, where our mind and our hearts are both pointing in the same way? Because being duplicitous and, saying one thing but meaning something else, it's not something that eventually brings goodness in our lives. So this is the energy of that full moon in Taurus that we're going to be experiencing. And now, what is the degrees? The last degrees of Taurus is actually in a very beautiful nakshatra called Migrashira nakshatra. This is the 5th nakshatra, which is ruled by Mars. And this is a very interesting nakshatra because it's the end degrees of Taurus and the beginning of Gemini. And this is a very lovely nakshatra. It is actually known as the deer head. Migrashira means deer head. And so Migrashira has quite the tenderness. Deers are very tender. They're very gentle creatures. You can barely hear them. They're very skittish as well. They get scared with anything. And so there's this quite tenderness, softness, gentleness about the deer. And it is that energy. But something else that the deer has is that the deer likes to search, likes to maybe smell the bushes and find the best fruits. But if the deer is not careful, and if it goes too far away from the pack of the deers are always in families. They're always in their pack. If it goes too further away, if it gets scattered too much, if it gets fragmented too much, then it can lose its ground. So Migrashira always needs to have that center point. And naturally, Migrashira is the star of searching because of this. Like the deer that is searching for the best fruits, smelling the best nectar. And it has the power to give fulfillment. Obviously, for us to feel that fulfillment, there needs to be some sort of seeking. And the seeking is what leads us into philosophy, right? When we seek answers, when we're not just satisfied with what the news are telling us, when we want to look deeper into things, when we want to ask the deeper questions, when we really want to find the timeless truth. Migrashira will not stop until it finds the true nectar of life. That is what the Migrashira is looking for. And of course, Migrashira's deity is Soma, the Soma. And Soma, interestingly enough, is not necessarily a god itself, but Soma is the elixir of immortality. The elixir of immortality. This is one of the reasons why Migrashiras usually may have a very young look, and they kind of know how to keep themselves very healthy, keep themselves very vibrant, keep themselves with a lot of vitality. That is important to them. They don't want to, go into so much of being old and like disheveled, and they like to keep themselves at like this immortality sort of energy. So Soma itself is the elixir of immortality. And it is what the gods, what the devas drink. And so Soma, this is what it's looking for. It's looking for that nectar of immortality. And what is immortality? That infinity, that timelessness. It's not a trend. It's something that is forever. So it has this energy within it. It is very soft, mild, and tender. And it has that start of searching. So this is what it's making us search more and more, is what is making us ask the deeper questions. And of course, with the sun as well in Scorpio, this is getting deep, guys, okay? This is getting really deep. And with the energy of Mercury retrograding, this has also been something that is transforming us. So it is gentle, it is sensitive, it is curious, it is perspective, it is tender, it is and it is always looking and searching for that truth. And this is that part of us that becomes that deeper seeker. So now let's go into the transits of this full moon so that you guys can understand a little bit more of why this is such a powerful transit. So let me pull all such a powerful full moon and how to finish this year with all of this. And of course, the moon is here with Taurus along with our beautiful Jupiter. Jupiter is retrograding in Taurus at this time, which is making it very, very powerful. This alone will actually bring wisdom. So imagine the seeker is right next to the one, Brihaspati, which is the guru of the gods. So the seeker is getting its full knowledge here. It's getting that nectar. And of course, with the energy of Jupiter here, Jupiter is trying to bless us with the wisdom that we've been searching, that we've been seeking. And so this full moon can really bring that powerful energy where it's like, not only do you get that aha moment and that realization, but it's like the grace and the mercy of wisdom pours into yourself, and you're able to grow not only spiritually, but mature also mentally, emotionally, and physically. So this is a blessed moon, just because this Jupiter is also here accompanying the moon as well. So it's coming with a lot of blessings. And of course, it's going to be different for everybody. If it's going to be something good, something bad, according to our egos, then I do suggest that you get a personal reading with me. Then we can really get deeper into trying to understand what it is that life is trying to teach you at this moment, and how we can see it as grace instead of like some sort of punishment in our lives. And that, of course, you can definitely take advantage of my offering that I'm having right now until the end of the year, where you can get for 20% off my readings at this time. And you can definitely find all that information in the description here below. You can find and how to book it as well. So with this moon and the Jupiter, that's going to be very powerful. And then what's opposite from it? Well, in order for us to have an opposite, a full moon, we need to have the sun opposite the moon. And the sun is at 29 degrees in Gandanta point of Scorpio, which is making it quite intense. We are feeling the intensity at this time. And what is Scorpio? Scorpio is the last step of mastering this material life, where we now are getting ready to go into spiritual advancements. So Yeshta, which is exactly the nakshatra that the sun is in right now, is called the elder one, the elder one. And why is it the elder? Because the elder is the wise one. The elder is who people follow. He is the acharya. He is the example. He is that top person. So here the sun is forcing a maturity within us. It's not allowing any childish behavior or any childish attitudes. It is saying time to grow up and time to really, master yourself, and don't stay in a lower level. You need to get ready for your spiritual advancement. So make sure that you have overcome any lower tendencies and you have become an example of life. That is where the sun is. And of course, if we haven't reached this point, then we could really be feeling a lot of tension and pressure that the sun is forcing in us to mature and to grow up in these manners. Now, of course, how could we forget Mercury retrograde has been retrograding since November 25th, and this is now going to be the end of Mercury retrograde. This full moon marks the end of Mercury retrograde, the end of the last Mercury retrograde. And guys, I would love to hear in the comments how this Mercury retrograde was for you guys. What was revealed? What did you understand? What did you discover about your psyche, yourself, or the lies or the things that other people have been hiding from you, or the things that were that you were hiding from yourself as well? So everything got exposed, and it was kind of brought up to the light to be shown the truth that we can't live in darkness, that we can't scheme in darkness, that we can't manipulate and try to live a life of lies upon lies. Like the truth about a lie is that it's going to be exposed. That is the inevitability of a lie. So here it has purified us from any lies, and it's saying, live your truth, be truthful, be honest, be a person of integrity. That's where that Jupiter is falling into as well. So this full moon marks the end of that Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde is going to move forward right after this full moon, and that, of course, is suspending the deep consciousness at this time. So yeah, this is going to be a very psychological, mind transforming full moon that is trying to illuminate us from within and help us live in our truth, help us stand strong in our values, in what we truly believe in. So that is something that Mercury is also helping us discover. Now, the ruler of this nakshatra is Mars. And Mars is, of course, retrograding as well in another water sign of Cancer in its debilitation. And if you have not seen the video of Mars retrograde in Cancer, then definitely go check it out in my channel, because that's going to be a long transit. And man, it's teaching us some major life lessons. We need to take advantage of this point, because this is a deep emotional, spiritual transformation that is really helping us to transform from within. And of course, as we transform all those things that are hidden, that it's not a physical transformation, it's an inner shift, an inner transformation that is going to help us get into alignment with what we really came here to do. So Mars is ruling Migrashira, which is exactly where this moon is, and Mars is in the third house of mindset, really forcing a change of perception, a change of perception, a change of mindset, a change of ego. Because sometimes, you know what's the truth about an ego? And this is something that I heard from a sannyasi, an acharya, a sadhu, a very wise person who actually is a Migrashira. He said that the truth about an ego, the ego was we created this ego so that we don't see the reality. And the reality is that we are incredibly insignificant. If we were to measure ourselves to the universes, to the expansion of everything else, this ego is trying to protect us from the truth of our giant insignificance. And so that's why the ego tries to puff up, tries to, oh, I'm so great, oh, I'm so wonderful, oh, I'm so proud. But this is an illusion. So it's dissolving as well this false ego. And the false ego always brings pain, always brings drama, always brings problems. And it actually doesn't allow for us to really move forward in our spiritual path. So here we're having a shift of mindset, a shift of ego, a shift of perception about ourselves and the world. And sometimes, once you make that switch, mental switch, boom, like you're finally out of your own way in a way or another. The mind is the only thing that gets in our way sometimes. So here Mars is also helping us with this. This could be a great time to write everything down. If you need to journal things out, if you need to get things out of your chest, if you just need to write and write and write and write and write, then do it. This will be a fantastic way to just channel all of that and transmute the energy. Okay, we sometimes can't just sit with the feelings. We need to find some outlets so that it helps us kind of release all these things. And I really suggest writing, journaling for this time. I'm going to leave some journal prompts in the description here below. Check them out because that could really help you to utilize this full moon in a better and more powerful way. And then, of course, just to see the last things that we have here, we have Saturn in the 8th house, not making it easy for us to be vulnerable, but forcing the vulnerability to come in. Okay, we're not going to be able to skip this full moon just like la 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 la. Like, no, this full moon is demanding for us to go there. Go there. Go into that vulnerability, go into that uncomfortability, go and see the dirt that you haven't been looking into yourself, the secrets and the lies, and how you cover things up, and how it's time to just expose all of that, because it's an illusion at the end of the day. And it's like, as we expose the light into all of these things and we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, interestingly enough, in that vulnerable point is when we take our power back. And how do we do this? With the curiosity of Migrashira. Let yourself be curious. Don't take it so seriously. Be that little deer, that is just curious. What's there? Why is it there? How long has it been there? And have that sense of sort of detachment from it, now that your ego is also being transformed at the same time. And of course, we also have to see the dispositor of Taurus. And Taurus, we have Venus. Venus, of course, is in the 9th house. I didn't show it here, but she's also conjunct Pluto, which is also bringing massive transformation. Pluto here is just like, transform with me right now. Transform your heart, transform your desires, transform your love for yourself, for your love for others. It's time to transmute all of these things. And Venus, of course, transiting in Capricorn, this is serious business, of course, very serious business. And with Venus also in the energy of the 9th house, what is going to help us transmute all this sort of intense energy? Prayer, chanting, and understanding that there is God, a higher power that is really leading us. If there was rejection, that's God's redirection. If God's taking something away from you, it's because he has something better for you. If God is putting you to this trial, it's because we need to purify something and you're going to be successful. And it's like holding on to those feet of the Lord, holding on to that prayer, and not letting the faith leave. It is the faith that is the guiding light. And Venus here is saying, have faith in this process. Have faith that everything is going to work out for you at the end. Even if things may seem quite dark right now, even if things may seem quite intense right now, you just need to have faith. And that is actually the first starting point of any spiritual progress. If we have no faith, we can't even get started. Faith is a crucial element to our evolution and the evolution of the heart. Absolutely. So this is the transit. And then, of course, the last thing I will mention is Rahu. The destiny, the thing that is pulling us at this time, is in the 11th house of dreams and aspirations. All of this is happening so that it can get you to your dream and aspiration. And we need to trust it. We need to trust it. It's trying to get us to where we really came to be, where we really, to get us to those dreams and aspirations that we really came to have. So that is for the transits that we're going to be having for this powerful full moon. Is going to be quite beautiful. And I am so excited for you guys. If you guys are ready to start your journey and try to understand a little bit more about Vedic astrology, then I suggest that you download the ebook that I have right here down here. It's my new ebook. It's free. And that way you can start kind of getting a little bit more understanding of how you can deepen your connection with your chart. Alrighty, guys. So now we're going to be doing our beautiful horoscopes for each individual sign. Alrighty, so let's get started with our horoscopes. And of course, we're going to get started with our beautiful Aries. Thank you so much to everybody who helps here in the channel and putting the time stamp for each individual sign. I allow you guys because I like that you guys interact with me, and I appreciate your help here in the channel. So for you, my beautiful Aries, this full moon is happening in your second house of money, self-esteem, confidence. And this is literally what I've been talking about, of you really coming to full closure, full understanding of all the things that even Jupiter has been teaching you throughout this whole year of 2024. And the lessons have been around money, self-esteem, your confidence in yourself, and your integrity in yourself. So all of these things have been the major lessons. Where are you at right now, my beautiful Aries? Where do you feel in your confidence? Do you feel like you have integrity? And when I talk about integrity, not a lot of people understand what this word is. Integrity means that you are what you say you are. That you say you're going to do something and you do it. That you say you're going to show up at 5 p.m., you show up at 5 p.m. And then as you do this, people can trust you more and more and more. But if you say something and then it's like something else, then this is when it's like, I don't know if I can trust this person. And you yourself also start losing trust in yourself, because you have also lied to yourself. So integrity is very important. And not only is it for others to trust you and for you to trust yourself, but naturally this brings abundance, prosperity. Naturally this brings a sense of character that is strong, where you can really stand up and be yourself. Also, where are you in your values? I want you to write down in your journal, what is your values? What is the most important values in your life? Are you living by those values, or are you bending those values for somebody else? Okay. And this is also a time of closure when it comes to your finances. This could be a new beginning for your financial situation in the future. So your messages are successful funding. There is going to be money coming to you. Okay. So if there's some sort of idea that you've been wanting to have, that you've been wanting to do not stop yourself because you think that you don't have the money, or you don't know where the money is going to come from. Do not worry about that. The money is going to come through. There's going to be successful funding for you. This is a divinely guided idea. Just go for it, and you'll see investors, grants, the money will naturally kind of come. Even people may help you with favors and things like this. Also, face your financial fears. Use this full moon to face your financial fears. And what is that? What is your concept of success? Does success mean that you have to have $1 million and then you'll be successful? Or what is really success to you? And that's what I'm talking about, living by your values. If you're living by your values, then you are a successful person. And also see your finances. Where are they? Be honest with yourself. Where are you putting your money? And is it helping or not helping? And last but not least, talking about that, conscious consumer. How are you consuming? Also food-wise. What do you eat? Understand that every single thing that you buy is an investment to yourself. So yes, buying that organic food is an investment to yourself. Yes, buying that ingredients that are going to be healthier for you, even though they're more expensive, is an investment on your health. It's an investment on your body. It's an investment of you feeling good. And not just the consumption of your own food, but also the consumption of media. What are you consuming on a daily basis? Mentally, emotionally, and physically. And understand that your money is a vote towards what it is that you believe in, a vote towards your values, and that make those be in alignment with yourself. Okay. So those were your messages, my beautiful Aries. I hope that helped. Love you guys so much. And if you would like to have a personal reading by me, then definitely check out in the description here below. You'll be able to find the way to make an appointment, and it's going to be 20% off with the code. Alrighty, so that was for my beautiful, you can find it right down here, my beautiful Aries. So that is for my beautiful Aries. I really hope that helped. If you like those messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Wow, Taurus. Well, first and foremost, this is your full moon, and that is going to be very powerful. You have been going through such a powerful transformation of yourself, Taurus. And I just want to take this moment to just cheer for you. You've been doing a lot of the work. You've been doing a lot of the transformation. And it's not easy for a Taurus to change, okay? Once Taurus finds his comfortable zone, it takes a while for that to transform. But Jupiter here has really been trying to help you be more flexible and help you start ascending to a more authentic you, trying to help you to ascend to a better you. So You have really been gaining lots of expansion and wisdom in your life at this time. And yes, who you are right now and who you are becoming is what you really came here to give to the world. So use this full moon to look back in how much you've advanced, how much you've grown, how much you've matured, how much you've transformed, and give yourself a pat in the back, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing what you've been doing. And you need to give yourself some credit for how hard you've been working on you, on yourself. There's been lots of personal transformations that you've maybe started to really take on 6 months ago. And now this is the result of where you are mentally, emotionally, maturely, physically. And there could be a new mission that has been set in your heart. There could be a new desire that has set in your heart, and some other desires that have dissolved. And that's okay. You are ready for new desires. You are ready for a better desires that are also in alignment with a higher source. And so there's been a lot of personal transformation. And if this was a hard journey or an easy journey, it doesn't matter. Understand it to be mercy, understand it to be grace that has been coming to you. This is a great time for you to really look back and reassess what is the brand that you're showing to the world, what is the person you are showing to the world, what you look like, what you present yourself like, your reputation wise. Where do you want to take it? How do you want to treat yourself as well? These are all things that I would like for you to journal on. Journal on how much you've transformed, and journal on how you are going to take this new you into 2025 and what you are ready to show the world and represent out into the world. This is making you a super authentic person. Okay, now you could be extra moody, you could be extra sensitive during this full moon. So just write it out, take some time for yourself, meditate on it, and don't force things at this time. Let things shine on naturally. If you're feeling really really irritable, something that could really help you is walking in the full moon. This could really bring cooling of the heart, and also meditating under the full moon can also illuminate a lot of things in your life. So now let's see what are some messages for my beautiful Tauruses for this upcoming full moon. And remember, I'm going to be doing a live with all my exclusive members for 2025. So if you would like to be part of that, make sure to become a member today. So for you, Taurus, we have your love life. So there's been a lot of love life reevaluations, a lot of things that have been going on with your partner. Of course, the Sun and Mercury have been here for some time, really helping you to kind of clean out the toxicity out of your love life. So wherever it is that your love life is at this time, good or bad, you break up or no breakup, this is going to start getting really, really nice. Your love life is going to start becoming so much better from here on after this full moon. The Mercury retrograde really did its job here. Second, vegetarian. So, yes, Taurus, you are very notorious for being a big eater. And that there's nothing wrong with that. But here life is saying that maybe doing a little bit of a detox, maybe starting a vegetarian diet could be fantastic for your body, fantastic for you. Jupiter works a lot better. Jupiter becomes very beneficial in a chart when somebody is vegetarian. And since Jupiter is currently in your sign, this will be a fantastic time to do that. If you don't do that, Jupiter will also expand your waist. If you're not in this more dharmic path, more righteous path. So being vegetarian could be something really good, especially now that we're going into the holidays. There could be lots of drinking and eating. So just be careful with your health, but becoming vegetarian could be something very beneficial for you. And if you already are a vegetarian, that this could be a great time for you to share that with the world. Share that with other people and teach other people about it. This could be a wisdom that you can maybe bring into others. And last but not least, connect with nature. You are an earth sign. You are very nature oriented. So this full moon, connecting with nature can really give you a lot of rejuvenation and can really inspire a lot of ideas, especially being outdoors, go on hikes. This would really uplift your spirit, and it will make you feel so, so good within yourself. So those are your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal reading for 2025, make sure to take advantage of my promo of 20% off on my readings. In the description here below, you'll be able to find the promo code. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope. So Gemini, for you, this is going to be a deep moon. Deep, deep moon, because it's going to be happening in your 12th house. 12th house of spirituality, 12th house of losses, 12th house of endings, 12th house of closures. So this is really bringing massive closure to your subconscious. Something around your subconscious has been lingering there, and it's time to let it go. Something that has been ready to be let go of. And maybe some of my Geminis have been going through a lot of purges. You've been going through a lot of endings. You've been going through a lot of purges. But you need to understand that this is not life against you. This is not that life just wants to take everything away from you. But life is trying to make way for a new you that is coming up in 2025. And if you would like to know more about this 2025, then make sure to become an exclusive member. At the end of the month, I'm going to be doing a live. I will be announcing it very soon for very in detail analysis of 2025. And if you are in the live chat, I will also be giving you lots of consultations and counseling there as well. So make sure you jump on, especially if you've been going through a lot of transformative endings. Now, yes, this is an ending period. This is a letting go period. And something here is also saying like isolation could be fantastic for you. Far away distances can be fantastic for you. Far away lands could be great for you. But more than anything, there is a time of spirituality, and it's a time to deepen that connection with yourself so that you're able to let go to whatever is ready to be let go of. It's not easy to let go, okay? In our society, nobody teaches us to let go. They teach us to hold on and hold on and hold on. But trusting, surrendering, releasing is the name of the game for you at this time. And that will make you feel so light and so liberated. So let's see, what are some other messages that we have for our beautiful Geminis for this full moon? And we have surrender addictions. Yes, my Gemini, if you've been struggling with addictions, especially in the past 12 years, and addictions is addiction to substances, food, people, sex, overworking, pornography, anything that your mind is obsessed about, anything that your mind is like, I need to do this every single day. If not, I'm not going to be happy. Anything that your mind gets disturbed and it's bound to, this is a time to surrender those addictions. And if you have a hard time, find help. But it is trying to help you to replace this addiction with something healthier and something that is more beneficial for you. These addictions are not meant to come with you in the next upcoming 12 years. They're not. And so this is a very powerful time, my beautiful Gemini. And I'm sending you so much strength so that you're able to do this for yourself, because you're ready to surrender to your full power. And you may be thinking that these addictions give you power. That's what your mind, tells you. But it's covering something, and it's not allowing for you to really step into your full power. And so your life is calling for you to step to your full power and stop playing life small. And last but not least, surrendering to the beauty of nature can really help you at this time. It can really help with that anxiety or that restlessness that the mind may have when it doesn't get its addiction. Okay, so take a relaxing break, spend some time outdoors, as I was mentioning, nature, meditation. These things could be something so good for you right now, and it can replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Alrighty, my beautiful Gemini, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you would like to know what is coming up for you and have a personal reading for 2025, make sure you take advantage of my 20% off consultations in the description here below. You will find the promo code. Now let's see, what do we have? If you like these messages, Gemini, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this upcoming full moon, the last full moon of the year. And this full moon is happening in your 11th house of gains, of friendships, of social networks and of dreams and aspirations. You are now coming full circle, most probably with some sort of dream and aspiration. There might be some gains that are coming to you at this time, showing how well of an accomplished job you have done. So, congratulations, my Cancer. You have been really working very hard. You definitely deserve it. So open yourself up to receiving at this time. And this could also be bringing some endings around dreams and aspirations. Maybe you're ready for new desires to come. And it could also be bringing some endings around some friendships that no longer, associations that are not necessarily good for you. And it could also be bringing a new transformation on how you relate with others and how you relate with how you can expand your network of friends, network of circles for this next upcoming 2025. So very, very powerful energies, my beautiful Cancer. It's very much accomplishing. Okay, you are in the energies of accomplishment. So I really think that this upcoming holiday season, have some fun, enjoy it. You've done a good work. You know, celebrate yourself. You've been doing really amazing, my beautiful Cancer. So let's see, what do we have for you? The messages that we have according to your gains. The gains that this full moon is bringing for Cancer. And we have successful funding in something that you've been wanting. So move forward with it. You're going to have the money to do it. You're going to have the money for that dream, for that goal, for that business, for whatever it is that maybe you're projecting out into the future. You are going to have the successful funding for it. So just open up to those possibilities. There could be investors or other sources that are going to help you bring that abundance. And now, other messages for Cancer for this full moon is daughter. So there's somebody around you. It could be a daughter that you may have that has a lot of answers for you, or the feminine aspect of your ancestry, or the feminine aspect of your life. It could even be a partner. They have a lot of answers in your life at this time, but the feminine energy really is coming here to help you ascend and to help you transform. If you are a woman, Cancer, then you are definitely, most probably, maybe stepping into some dreams and aspirations that your little girl had or has, or you may be also healing a lot of these things and helping her feel accomplished, that she has done a very good job. Something that can also help you is flower power as well, connecting to nature, natural solutions, spending time with flowers, using homeopathic therapy, essential oils, natural solutions can really be something fantastic for you as well. If you are thinking of working with these things as well, then I definitely see that there could be a lot of prosperity and abundance for you as well. Alrighty, Cancer. So those were your messages for this upcoming full moon. I hope that they help. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a 2025 personal reading with me, definitely book one today. You can find a promo code for 20% off in the description here below. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And now, if you like those messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me, my beautiful Cancer. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope. So for you, this full moon is happening in a very important sector that you've been working at very diligently, which is your house of career. You have been working a lot in your career. You have been working a lot in your job. You have been working a lot in ascending to a higher level of position, maybe in your company, or maybe you are launching that project, or you're finally starting that business, but you've been working very hard. Okay. And wherever it is that you are at this time, maybe some of you guys decided to quit your job and get something better, or you decided to finally follow your dreams. Whatever it may be, this is a time where life is trying to get you into alignment with your true purpose in life and what you really came here to do. This full moon is completing that for you. Time to celebrate. However far you have come, you need to really celebrate your accomplishments around your business, around your job, around your purpose in life, and around your career. Okay, this is definitely bringing a sort of completion and an accomplishment in your life. So congratulations, Leo. You deserve a round of applause for your very hard work. You look back at 2024 and how much you've grown. Be grateful and thankful for all the good and all the bad, and be ready, because you are now getting into alignment with your true purpose in life here on this earth, thanks to this Jupiter transiting your 10th house. So very, very powerful energies. Now let's see. What do we have for you message-wise for Leos when it comes to this full moon in Taurus for Leo? And we have, first and foremost, dreams of abundance. Yes, you've been dreaming. Maybe you had this dream to really do this purpose, or you once had a vision. Well, it's starting to happen for you. Maybe you're starting to get the visions right now where life is saying, this is what you really came here to do. Go there. Also, maybe some of you guys are having some very powerful dreams, of course, with that Mars retrograding in your 12th house. Yes, you have some powerful dreams. Write them down. They're talking to you at this time. They're trying to tell you something at this time. Use journal a little bit about these dreams and how you're making them come true, and how much you've advanced in your career, and how much you've really stepped in your game. We also have visualize abundance in all its forms. So there is definitely a lot of prosperity and abundance that is coming to you as long as you keep the vision high. Always seeing that everything's working out for you at your best, that everything is in alignment for you. When you have this vision, the spiritual vision, that you visualize abundance and prosperity in everything that you are doing and everything that you see, and you keep that steady vision, you're going to see that your life is going to be filled with blessings that are going to come from everywhere. Last but not least, cooperation instead of competition, learning how to be a leader, a true leader, not a tyrant. Very important for your advancements. You have a lot of leadership quality, but it is about not competing, and it's not about, forcing yourself upon others. It is about inspiring others. And when you inspire others, they will naturally, gladly will do the job and cooperate with you. So learning how to do this is your next step in your greatness. Okay. So all of that is looking really good for you, my beautiful Leo. Congratulations on all your accomplishments. I really hope that you are very happy at this time. And if you would like to have a reading for 2025, a personal reading to see how all of this is going to turn out for you, then you can definitely have an appointment with me. Book one today for 20% off. In the description here below, you can find the promo code. So that was for you, my beautiful Leo. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this full moon. And your full moon will be happening in the sector of the 9th house. This is a very magical sector that is trying to fill you up with lots of faith and to get you into alignment with your Dharma at this time. This is a fantastic time to pray, to meditate, to get into alignment with the higher calling, with your Ishtadev, with the god or goddess that you love and worship. This is a time to step into that, and it's going to illuminate your life. It is a time for faith. It is a time for you to really fill your heart with faith. And when we have faith, it transforms the heart. It transforms ourselves, of course. And when we connect to that part of ourselves, which is the soul, the eternal part of who we really are, we really get to overcome and transcend any temporary smaller things of life. So here, Virgo, you are being illuminated from within, and you've been, being raised to a new level. Some of you guys may be accomplishing some studies, maybe accomplishing some university, college, school, some higher learning. You are now accomplishing these things, so congratulations. You have been working very hard towards those goals. Move forward with them, keep going for them, because they are definitely here to expand you. Maybe some of you guys are also ready to travel and to discover new places in the world. And also this is going to expand your mindset. So life has really been trying to give you a bigger vision to your life and not let you just be stuck in the details. It's trying to give you a bigger vision, make you more learned, make you more cultured, make you more expansive. So this has really brought a lot of power to you and a lot of faith to you. So now let's see what are some other messages that we have for you. I would really suggest to journal on your heart, on how you've expanded this past year, how you've gained more faith in yourself and in your life. What are those teachers? Thank those teachers. Thank those guides that have really helped you to get to a new level in your life. We have say goodbye to the old and hello to the new. There's definitely a transformation of yourself at this time. You are letting go of the past and you are now stepping into a better, more amazing you. And don't even look back. There's nothing to look back. There's no need. Be in the present and be ready to move forward and say hello to something new in your life. Don't be afraid to close those doors of the past, because you're ready for something new and better. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Only you know what it is that you want. So this is important, that authenticity, that you become more honest with yourself, with what you want, what your needs are, so that you can really start following your true desires that are within you. Okay, use this full moon to really be honest with yourself about those things, so that you can really get into the right alignment. And just know that it's a practice. Okay, so if, for example, you have a dream where you need to study to be better at it, or you need to, you know, become a master at something, it's all about practicing. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you'll get there. Daily practice, you'll perfection it, one step at a time. Focus on the step that is in front of you and celebrate every baby step forward that you're moving forward towards. Okay, this will increase your confidence and this will increase your skills. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, those were your messages. If you would like to have a personal reading for 2025, make sure to book one today for 20% off. In the description here below, you will find the promo code. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, I hope those messages helped you, and I hope that they brought you lots of insight. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope. This full moon will be happening in the sector of your 8th house. Wow, Libra, you really are going through a powerful transformation, massive transformation at this time. And I'm going to be super honest. I'm sure it has not been an easy ride for 2024 for you. I mean, life has thrown you into the changes, whether you like it or don't like it. and nonetheless, any unexpected sort of intense situation that could have happened in your life, if you look back right now, you will see that it was a blessing. So I want you to journal on that. Journal on that. It's like, okay, yeah, that happened, that 180-degree happened, that massive change happened, but then I want you to journal to see, to extract what are the blessings that are coming out of all of those good things, all of those sudden events, okay? All those massive changes. How much have they blessed you, even though they were hard? We can't take that away. And I'm not, you know, taking that away from you. I'm validating, yes, they were hard, they were difficult, they were not easy. But now that we can look back into the year, how much have they helped you? How much have they transformed you? Okay. This has also been a situation that has been helping you to transform your psyche, your dramas, your psychological traumas, your fears. Has been transforming all of this. So I want you to also look back and journal on what fears have I let go of that maybe I was identifying with before. What am I ready to transform in my life? So Libra, you are definitely in a very powerful time right now. Be kind to yourself. You don't have to, you know, be kind to yourself in this process of vulnerability. Love yourself, love everything that you are, the good and the bad. Love it all. Pour yourself so much love into it, and you'll see that the transformation is going to be so much easier. And also, this could be completing a cycle in intimacy. So if it's been a dry period, it's closing that. If it's been intimate dramas with your partner, it's closing that. If it's been disconnected, it's closing that. So if you've been, you know, having issues sexually, it's also closing this period, helping you to let it go, helping you to conclude it. All of this would really help you, okay? It's a time of vulnerability, and this full moon will definitely bring the triggers. See them as something of grace. And the more you see it in this way, the easier this transformation and this change will be for you. Let's go a little bit deeper. Here, my beautiful Libras, what are some other messages that we have for Libra for this full moon in Taurus? For Libra, full moon in Taurus, get curious. Great time to do therapy. Great time to get a reading by me so that we can truly see all those things that are hidden from you, and also for you to find out what it is that your 2025 has in store for you. So take advantage of this 20% off deal that I have on my consultations. You can find the promo code in the description below. So let's see what we have for my beautiful Libras. Libras, Libras, Libras. surrender low self-esteem. That is the biggest thing. Because all the psychological traumas and all the psychological things that happen in our lives affect our self-esteem, where we either don't feel worth it, where we either feel like we're bad, or where we, this shadow self, if we don't accept it and love it and transmute it, then it turns into hiding this thing because we're ashamed of it. And then the shame will turn into low self-esteem. So here, it is about knowing that you're deserving of success, deserving of love, deserving of abundance. Set the intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. That is what I want you to journal on. It's going to be a deep journaling, but go there. Other one, surrender people pleasing. I mean, this is a typical thing. Libra shadow is people pleasing. I want to be liked. I want to be loved. So I'm going to people please. I'll leave myself last so that everybody can be happy. But then at the end, nobody respects you. Nobody ends up being that happy with you. So learning to say no and set boundaries, it may feel bold and it may feel scary, but that's actually what's going to bring you happiness to yourself because you're putting yourself first. And it's also going to bring respect from others. So releasing the people-pleasing habits. And last but not least, surrender your fear of intimacy. Yes, it's trying to close this period of fear of intimacy. It's so interesting. You are such a relationship partnership. You're such a partnership sign. But it's not just like, okay, I'm partnered up and I'm committed. The real work is in this intimacy world. And if we don't go there with our partner or allow ourselves to open up to this, and we try to be controlling of ourselves, controlling of others, then it doesn't allow for the intimacy to really flourish. And the time has come for you to let love in, even if it's scary, and to compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that are stopping you from opening your heart. That is what this full moon is all about. And that is what Jupiter has been trying to help you all this time for. Wow. Very powerful stuff, my beautiful Libra. So thank you so much for being here. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general readings. Take advantage of my 20% off of my consultations. Get the promo code in the description here below today. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like these messages. And now we're going to be going into our Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, for this full moon. And this full moon, of course, is happening in the sector of your relationships, marriage, and commitment. This is an important one, my beautiful Scorpio. You've been going through a lot of growth here, a lot of growth around relationships, a lot of growth around love, commitment. It's been trying to help you really find that one. And if you are in a relationship, it's trying to help you, have a healthier, non-toxic relationship. And if you are definitely in a really bad relationship, it's trying to help you to get out of that. So it's been lots of learning, lots of humble learning around relationships. And I want you to write journal on this. How far have you come with relationships? How far have you transformed your relationships with your partner? If you're currently single, how are you ready to open up your heart? Are you ready to really commit? What is holding you back from committing? But at this point, I really feel like Scorpios have really opened themselves up to love. And this is something that I want you to celebrate. If you are currently with a partner, celebrate each other. Celebrate each other. Celebrate the love that you have for each other. Celebrate that you're not alone and that there's somebody that is going to walk life with you. And that's so worth it. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. And also this relationship with yourself. Also glorified all the relationships in your life, your job relationships, your friends, your loved ones, everybody that you're committed to. And if there is some association that you're just like, I'm tied up to this person, but I don't really like them, then this is the time to transmute that energy as well. You are not bound to be friends with no one. You don't have to accept everybody. Your presence and giving yourself to somebody, it is the greatest gift. That's not something cheap to just give to anybody, especially somebody that you may not get in alignment with. So this is really completing a cycle in your love life, in your relationships, in your marriage, in your commitment. Your partner could be a little moody during this time. So don't worry about it. They just need to be held. They need to be loved. They need to be, understood. You could be also feeling this. So allow for this full moon to also deepen your relationship, deepen your connection. Don't allow it to make you be further away from each other. Allow it for it to unite you even more. Okay? And if you're still single, which I doubt, but if you are still single, my beautiful Scorpio, then set some intentions to open up your heart. The time has come. You're ready. You're ready for some love. We are ready for some love. Now let's see. What do we have for my beautiful Scorpios for this upcoming full moon in Taurus? What do we have? We could also be closing a bad relationship at this time. It could be concluding that relationship, saying, yeah, enough is enough. Abusive relationships that are abusing you. This is a fantastic time to just close that chapter as well. What do we have? All right, I'm giving you that one. It's flying. You see? Express your love. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Go ahead and get lovey-dovey. Go ahead and look into each other's eyes and have that moment. Express your love. When you express your love, you're literally putting sparkles of growth in your garden of love. You're fertilizing it. This is a time to open up your heart and express your love. You are quite secretive. You don't just show your inner world to anybody. You don't just, you're not that type of person. You're very exclusive. You're very intimate. But go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Go ahead and give that love to your partner at this time. And even go on a honeymoon. I mean, it's the holidays. Maybe you guys are on vacation, or maybe you're planning on going on vacation. Go there. Enjoy the bliss. Enjoy the happiness together. Be rich together. My Gurudev recently said something that really, impacted me. And I just want to share it with you. It is important that we don't fall in love for the qualities of our partner. Yes, qualities are always there. The nature of the other partner is always there. But if we only focus on this, then it leaves room for criticism. So what do we need to fall in love with? We need to fall in love with the love that they have for us. How my husband loves me. That's what I love. And how I love my husband, that is what he loves. That is what we need to focus ourselves in. Because the qualities and nature are all these physical things. They're ever changing. And it could be confusing. So during this honeymoon phase and what you're expressing, fall in love with that. Fall in love with that love that they have for you. And let go of the control issues. Let go of the control issues, Scorpio. Allow things to unfold naturally. Allow things to just be. Allow the person to be. This is what I'm talking about. When do we want to control? When we see a certain quality that we're just like, no, I don't like you doing that. I don't want you to be doing that. And it's like, we need to let go of that control. We need to let go of those tendencies. And we need to allow for the situation to just unfold naturally. Let it be and let people be. And that will better their relationship. Okay? If you would like to have a compatibility reading, or also see how your 2025 is going to turn out for the next year, make sure to book your consultation with me today. 20% off. In the description here below, you'll be able to find the promo code. That's all for you, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope that helped. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Saggy. Oh my God. On the day, on the 16th, we are going to have your sun going into your sign. So Sagittarius season starting right after this full moon for you. So happy birthday to anybody who has a sun in Sagittarius. So for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, the full moon will be happening in the sector of your 6th house. And this has been the lessons that you've been going through. Lessons around work, job, lifestyle changes, health, Like Jupiter here has been saying, time for you to change your lifestyle. Okay, either the way that you eat, the way that you work out, your daily routine, your daily life. Time to transform all of these things, my beautiful Sagittarius. Time to be healthier, and also according to your job and your service that you give into the world. So congratulate yourself. I want you to look back, journal about how far you have come in your job, in your service to others. Maybe some of you guys opened a business. Maybe some of you guys expanded. Maybe some of you guys upscaled. Maybe some of you guys changed jobs, whatever it may be. You know, you're going in the right path at this time. Really, really congratulate yourself and your hard work that you've been doing externally with others, but also give yourself a big cheer on for how much you have transformed your life, how much you have changed your health, your routines, and everything that you do on a daily basis. So congratulations, my beautiful Sagittarius, as you guys are really trying to do the best lifestyle that you can possibly have in your life, and all of this is blessing your life. And it's also getting you prepared for an amazing, amazing relationship if you're not currently in one. This needs to be established. Your sense of ritual and routine and what you do on a daily basis, what you eat, needs to be established before actually bringing this new person into your life. Okay, so this is a very wonderful time. You may be completing a cycle at work. Maybe some of you guys are finishing some jobs, some work. So go on the holidays, celebrate how hard you've been working. You could also be, look back on how much you've changed your body, how much you've changed your health during this past month, during this past year of 2024, because maybe some of you guys had some really big health goals, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys actually reached those. So congratulations. So now let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here for my beautiful Sagittarius. What else do we have for Sagittarius for this upcoming full moon? And we have donations, tithing, and charitable work. This will be so good for you right now, especially with the sun. Give back. That's going to make you feel so good. Go give back. Go and do something nice for the holidays. Go and do some charity work. Go and do some volunteer work. Give in charity, but make sure that the charities are legit, okay? But definitely the time has come for you to give back. This is going to really make you feel like, okay, I'm working. My work is for something. Like, it's not just for my own selfish wants and needs, but I can actually help others. I can actually give back, and I can actually give some charity and just give it for free, volunteer it. That will make you feel so good, especially if you do it right before your birthday. This is going to be really nice, my beautiful Sagittarius. Last but not least, detox your friendships. There might be some friendships around you that are not the best associations. They may be enticing you to do bad things, or they keep you small. Like, let's say you do want to be healthier, but your friends are not about that. You do want to change the way that you eat, but your friends keep enticing you to keep eating bad. Or you do want to stop drinking, but then all your friends are drinking, and then they're like, what's wrong with you? Why are you not drinking either? So maybe it's time to let go of some friends. Maybe it's time to release and detoxify your friendships. Choose your association wisely, Sagittarius. You may think that you don't get influenced by your peers. Oh, you do. There's a saying in my country that says, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. And that's the truth. It's normal. Especially if you reveal your innermost self to these people. You literally create a bond, heart to heart, with these people, where their qualities pour into you and your qualities pour into them. So choose wisely. Who do you really admire in their qualities? And if you're like, I mean, yeah, he's my friend, he's not the best like, they don't have the best qualities, but I'm still their friend. It's like, you don't need to be forced to be friends with anybody. That is your sovereign right. Okay? So you don't need to be liked by everything and everyone. Last but not least, visualize abundance in all its forms. During this Christmas season, this is a time for you to visualize abundance and prosperity in all the amazing forms that want to come to you. The more you hold that vision steady, the more you're going to see that it's going to come to you like this. And of course, I mean, Saji, you have such a powerful ability to manifest in life because of your faith power. You have a power of faith. So hold that vision powerful, hold that vision of abundance, of prosperity going into 2025. And that is exactly what you will receive. Very beautiful. Alrighty, my beautiful Sagittarius, if you would like to have a personal reading for 2025, then make sure to take advantage of my 20% off consultations today using the promo code while you book it in the description here below. Those were all your messages, my beautiful Sagittarius. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here. And if you like the messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope. Capricorn, this is the moon, and the moon for you will be going through a massive transformation in your 5th house. This is the completion cycle. You have been going through a lot of transformations around fun, creativity, romance, and loosening up a little bit. You know, Capricorn, you're quite serious. You are the serious, big, big adult of the zodiac, and this Jupiter here has been trying to line you up. Line you up, let you have some fun, enjoy yourself a little bit. Do not worry about it. And especially with this full moon, especially with the holidays, let loose, Capricorn. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're not a bad person. It doesn't make you bad. This is also completing a cycle in your relationships with your children, with your children. If you are maybe becoming a parent, about to become a parent, or wishing to become a parent, this could be completing a cycle here for you, allowing for a new cycle to happen for you between you and your kids. And it's also maybe closing a chapter in some creative project that you've been working really hard on. So this is also helping you to kind of close this chapter and to help you become more creative, and to allow for you to release any creative blocks that have been obstructing you, or anything that has been obstructing you from your passions in life. Life wants to ignite your passion and making you feel like you are deserving of your passions. You are deserving of your desires and what feels good in your heart. Following that, following your creative spark, your inspiration, you are deserving of these things. So here the full moon is really releasing any toxicity that is impeding you from this, and that is not allowing for you to really be yourself. Be your most self, your most inner self, that inner child that wants to express, is ready to be here. So I want you to journal on that. I want you to journal on how creative were you? How much did you destroy any creative blocks? How do you feel right now about your relationship with your children's or future children? How you are ready to be more in your passions. And if there was any shame around your passions, this is also helping you to elevate that and to illuminate any toxicity around this. So it's a fun energy. And then also romance. It's trying to get you to be more romantic and to not close your heart, not allow your heart to be so hard or to put so many walls because you're trying to protect yourself, but to soften that heart, like a child has that very innocent, soft heart. And see, what do we have for my beautiful Capricorns for this upcoming full moon? Capricorn. And we have playfulness. You see, just get playful. Be more playful. To recapture romance in your life, allow for your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Especially now in the holidays, baby. Be playful, okay? Even if you look goofy, even if you look ridiculous, be playful with your kids, be playful with your romantic partner. Approach life playfully. Don't be so serious. That's really going to help with children. Children is a big factor. So children, your relationship with your children, if you currently have them, if you don't, like how you want to become a parent, how you are, projecting yourself to once be a parent, or, releasing any childish attitudes around love and creativity, and also allowing for that inner child to come out and be joyful. Give that inner child its place to be, and healing any family issues at this time as well. So healing all those family issues by forgiving your parents, by forgiving yourself, by forgiving others, that is going to be so beneficial for you. And it's really going to bring a lot of healing, especially because Mars is in that Cancer. So it's also going to help you with that, okay? If you would like to understand more about your romantic life, if you would like to have a compatibility reading, if you would like to have a reading for 2025 that it's personal, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my 20% off consultations in the description here below. Book one today. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. So, because that will mean the world to me, my beautiful Capricorn. And now we're going to do our beautiful Aquariuses. Alrighty, Aquarius. So welcome to your horoscope for this full moon. So for you, my beautiful Aquarius, this full moon will be happening in your 4th house of the home, of family, and of your residency. So some of you guys could have moved recently or late, or before. There's been some move, or maybe you are remodeling your home, or maybe you are reestablishing your relationship with your loved ones or with your family. You're deepening your roots, you're deepening your connection to your homeland or to your ancestry. All of this has been really helping you to bring back a lot of emotional stability and emotional sense of security in your life. And Jupiter has been working on these parts, bringing you a lot of happiness. So I want you to journal on, for this full moon, on how much you've changed according to your happiness. How much more happiness have you been feeling since last year? And happiness, I mean, with the little things of life, with the things that, those little things in life that really make us feel so much more happier. Also, how you've been connecting with your family and how you have transformed your home and your residency at this time. If you still have some dreams of maybe moving or transforming these things, this is the time to set them, because you still have some time in 2025 to get them done. And also, this is healing any childhood wounds from the past, allowing for you to have a deeper connection with your emotions, more security, and to really deepen those roots in your life. Now let's see, what are your general messages for my beautiful Aquarius for this full moon in Taurus for Aquarius. And we have surrendering the resentments of the past, resentments of childhood wounds. That is what this full moon wants you to do. It's going to be sensitive. So, comfort yourself, allow others to comfort you. This is an energy that is trying to make you get into that homey vibe, okay? But holding on to the resentments of the past only poisons you. And this is what the healing really is all about. This is what doesn't allow you to be fully happy. So try to forgive others for their shortcomings. No one's perfect, not even you. So releasing all of that and keep moving forward towards a positive direction in life. Also surrendering low self-esteem. These issues that could have happened in childhood could have affected your self-esteem. Of course, a child is very sensitive to rejection, neglect, abandonment, and embarrassment. But we all have felt this when we were children. No child is safe from this. Even if they try to be the most conscious parents, it doesn't matter. So it's now coming back to yourself that you're not a bad kid, you're not a bad boy or girl, and to not hold on to this resentment from the past with your family, and to allow for the self-esteem to really boost. This is what I'm talking about, that emotional security. So you deserve love, you deserve abundance, you deserve prosperity. And write down, journal, what are those things that are not allowing you to feel deserving of these things. Identify those things so that we can release them, to have better self-esteem in the future. And surrendering the people-pleasing habit. So because of this, we want to be liked. We put our needs last. And then we end up having resentments because of this. So it's like a vicious circle that we're trying to transform. So it's also about you releasing this people-pleasing habit. You're not responsible for anybody's happiness. You don't have to be people-pleasing. It's just you accepting you. And as long as you accept yourself, you don't need the acceptance and the approval of anybody else. So releasing this people-pleasing habit from the past and from childhood is something that is being illuminated for you with this full moon. Write and journal about these things could really help you in transforming all of that. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, if you would like to understand more on these topics and also see how your 2025 personal reading will be like, then definitely book a private consultation with me. An astropsychology consultation could be fantastic for you at this time. Use the promo code to get 20% off. that is all for you, Aquarius. I hope that that helped. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And now we're going to be doing, last but not least, our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this full moon. And this full moon will be happening in a very important sector of your third house, your mindset, your ego, the way that you think, the way that you perceive the world, your speech, your efforts. And so there's been some sort of mind shift that needs to happen here for you. Life has been trying to help you create a better mindset around yourself and around others. And this, of course, is going to transform your ego at the same time, and is going to help you put the efforts where it's really going to be beneficial for you. Something here is trying to get you to work. Something here is trying to get you to put effort into something, and to dedicate yourself and polish that skill and perfection that skill and become a master at that skill. So look back into the year. What are the skills that you've learned? Where have you been putting your efforts in? If you see that maybe you've been, not putting efforts into many things or in the things that you truly love, then this is a wake-up call saying time for you to do it. Close the cycle of not putting effort into things. And if you haven't put in a lot of effort, applaud yourself for how much you have been, dedicating yourself to mastering something, and to help you keep moving forward, to keep mastering it even more. Also, what are the shifts and mindsets that you've changed throughout this year? How different do you see yourself and the world and the perceptions? And what has been the mind shift, the mind change that you've been going through, and how it is that you can deepen a better mindset in the future. Now, let's see, what are your messages for this upcoming full moon, my beautiful Pisces? What are the messages for Pisces for this upcoming full moon in Taurus? And we have assertiveness. So this may be something that it's ready to come into your life, is being more assertive towards speaking up, going towards the things that you love, putting effort into the things that you want to do, saying no when you don't want to, saying yes when you really want to, and to have more of those balls, to have more of that assertive attitude, and not to be so passive, and not to be so laid back, but to kind of step up into your life at this time and be assertive with courage. It's about courage as well. So reflect on how courageous you are, and what are the things that you fear, and are you facing them with courage? The other thing is a birthday. So some sort of birthday, a rebirth is going to start happening for you. You have been going through a rebirth with the North Node in your sign. So there is a significant birthday that is going to be holding a lot of answers for you. This could be this upcoming birthday of 2025, since we're going to be having Venus retrograding as well as an eclipse. Like, it's going to be quite powerful. But you're having a powerful rebirth, and this was preparing you to revive yourself. You're no longer that old person, that old you. It's time for a change. And if you are journaling and looking back and saying, nothing has really changed, I'm still in the same spot, the same situation, these are the things that life wants to transform in your life. And last but not least, emotional healing. So, and I see a lot of throat chakra healing, emotional healing. So as your heart heals from old pain, from old things of the past, this is a future now. You are no longer identified with the past. Yes, those things happen. I'm not validating them. Okay, they happen, but that's not who you are. It's not. You are now this person presently, and if it wasn't for those past, you wouldn't be this person presently. And you can easily not identify yourself with those things anymore, and liberate yourself from that pain, from that old pain. There's some old pain, and this could be something stuck in your mind that we're ready to release and transform, so that new blessings can come into your life, so that new love can come into your life. So those were your messages, my beautiful Pisces. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to find out how your 2025 is going to turn out for you, then definitely take advantage of my 20% off on my consultations. In the description here below, you'll be able to find them with the promo code, and book one today. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces and everybody, Thank you so much, my brothers and sisters, for being here. I truly appreciate you guys so, so much. And I hope that this upcoming full moon brings you and blesses you with all your heart's desires. So happy that you're here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and for the support that you bring here in the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. Sending everybody so much love and light, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Haribol!